what are some other shows that you might be interested in on Netflix when you have that free time?
We love Peaky Blinders a lot.
What is that one?
Peaky Blinders with Cillian Murphy, and it's great. It's great. I mean, there's a little bit of slow-mo and modern music that you have to deal with in a time period piece. So that's kind of hectic. I love The Crown. Really nice, really well done. What other shows have we been obsessed with?
Black Mirror?
Well, obviously Game of Thrones. I mean, I don't need it. No, I don't watch Black Mirror. It's like some sci-fi stuff is too real to me that it's like, people think of it as fantasy where I'm like, oh, that actually happens, some Twilight Zone,
yeah,
for example. I'm like, wow, that's right on, so, but yeah, I mean, I love The Crown a lot. Game of Thrones is silly not to mention. Obviously Breaking Bad was unbelievable. Portlandia is great. Always Sunny in Philadelphia, and I'm in Philadelphia right now, and that's great. I'm a huge fan of Chris Lilly and Jonah from Tonga and Jamae and Summer Heights High. It's great. We try to watch as many films as we can. I mean, we went on this massive Western kick where we watched every single John Wayne movie and every Clint Eastwood movie. And that was probably a bit of an influence on the record too. Just having the idea of California, before it became what it is now is really, really a fun fantasy to me. Imagining discovering, some of these coastlines and some of these waves like Malibu, First Point, or Rincon, or something like that, or C Street, or any of the spots in Ventura before other people, took it all over. Those times are, I mean, I'd give anything to have time travel to be able to surf some of these waves before people ruin them.
I feel it. Like they're ruining. I'm from Ventura, and they're ruining our town.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just develop after development after development. Every time you turn around,
yeah,
they're building new houses, and it's like, shit, man. Like, I remember there used to be palm trees everywhere, and grass, and fields, and now they're just city. Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah, and fires.
Yeah, that shit sucked too, man.
That was the craziest thing possible. We were in Europe when that happened, and then when I got home, you could still see the flames from my house. It was outrageous. So my heart goes out to anyone who was affected by that. We know a few people who lost homes and stuff. So all of Ventura has been in our prayers, of course.
Are you in Ventura?
No, not in Ventura. I live in Malibu, but
okay.
I grew up surfing in Ventura mostly. I have very fond memories of surfing the cove of C Street, just north Cove. Of the pier with my dad a lot, real soft wave, easy beginner wave. It gets heavy though in the winter sometimes, and just a fun longboard wave in general. And you can go up and shortboard up top. Some people call it stables. We called it pipes growing up. Now everybody calls it the point, I think, but because of Surfline. But yeah, and then Rincon. The first time I surfed Rincon, I couldn't believe a wave this perfect existed in my world.
Yeah.
And everything in between, Silverstrand, Oxnard Shores, all that stuff. Grew up surfing all that. Now Silverstrand used to be so localized and so hard and scary to surf, and now you show up and it looks like the Westlake High School football team is there. It's out of control, man.
Yes, yeah. Because I remember
it's become way too crowded. It's like the county line of Oxnard.
Like when we wanted to surf there, we would have to go at night because it would be like locals only, bitch. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you knew your car was going to get keyed or waxed, and they used to even write stuff on the lifeguard tower saying this is still localized. Get the fuck out of here. And it was so scary. And the waves would be good, and we'd look and go, fuck, should we try it? I don't know. And we'd just bail and go surf somewhere else usually.
Yeah.
So it's funny, even though it's like blown out, and on any given day there's photographers and Dane Reynolds is out there and stuff. I still get that feeling when I walk on the sand, those butterflies, like, oh my God, am I supposed to be here now? And I'll see some kook that just will roll up like he owns the place that's like, only been surfing there for a year, and it breaks my heart kind of.
That's awesome, man. I didn't really I knew it was like between me and my friends, but I mean, all I knew was my friends growing up, and I never really talked about it with other people. And so to hear you have the same experience, I mean, that sort of like just giggles me or cracks me up, man.
Yeah, totally.